Alrighty, what's good, everybody? Got the first video of the first trading week of the year. It's pretty solid. I didn't have anything to brag about. I had a very small trade today on NQ. Went for a walk, took it easy. It's a long year. It's a long administration, so no rush there. Let's see what's trending today. We got SoFi, and we got Apple. All right. And then I've got MSTR here because I made a post about this, but hey, it's not getting pushed out at all. Probably because I took a break, but this is look at the gap up that it had today. This is probably one of the best trade ideas that I've published. So, gonna cover it today. Fairly straightforward thought process here. Bullish divergence. There's support and resistance 30% higher, and a draw on liquidity 100% higher. This is a no-brainer trade. It seems to be like a 3x leveraged Bitcoin in terms of volatility, meaning when Bitcoin drops 10%, MSTR drops 30%. Not a bad thing, just different. So when you put in Pico bottoms and tops like this, there's good opportunities to take advantage and make free money. I made a post about Oracle. That's another free money play. I'm going to coin that if I can. With the little R thing, free money. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is a very clean trade. Bitcoin is getting a 2022 Q1 rally. Been saying this for months now. My mind hasn't changed at all. Real bullishness. It's nonstop. You can't stop it. It's up only every single day. It's not flat like this. There's memes going out crazy. People are posting "wag me," and there's green people all over everybody's feed. This ain't that. So, Ethereum is gonna look really tempting too, because it's looking to me like Ethereum's gonna get this bid all the way up to 3,700, and it's gonna break so many people's hearts, dude. It's gonna break their hearts. Hold on, let me sip this coffee. I had a buddy today. He's like a total bigwig when it comes to this social media stuff. He was like giving me a bunch of like templates of what to talk about, but it was mostly like educational stuff. And to be honest, like if you have a brain, you'll be able to reverse engineer what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna waste any time trying to like teaching you like a fucking toddler on how to do this stuff. I reverse engineered somebody else who's smarter than me. You can do the same. MSTR, bullish. Now, let's go over to Apple. Oh, let's look at the Venezuelan stock exchange, because American world domination is bullish. The spirit of freedom and the spirit of America is one with that of Jesus Christ and good for the world. Caracas. It's up 17% today. Exchange need. What? Fuck out of here. What the fuck is that? Huh? Never seen that in my life. I'm looking up too much stuff. They want to know my name. What? I don't know what that is. So we'll do this. Yeah, bro, this thing's up 17% today. You know, might as well just move that on over to the S&P 500. Make a new oil company or whatever. Give whatever the daily volume or yearly volume this stock exchange has, and have that as the first year-to-date earnings report for the whatever company ends up owning this new state of ours. All right, enough of that nonsense. Doesn't matter. I'm not doing that right now. Check out Apple. Why is it trending? I have no idea. They just dropped like a flip phone, that's stupid. Pretty sure China told us to like kick rocks. So get the iPhone 17 while you can, because they're probably gonna get worse and worse and worse. Unless you have like a plug or something. Why is this trending? Looks pretty big whipsaw up here. This looks kind of topped out to me, yeah. 258. There's a gap down to 250. Let's see here. What's going on? People are shorting it. Doesn't matter. So many idiots that just post gibberish on here. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. So, yeah. Exactly what I was just saying. So, I don't know what this is, but yeah, Apple's bearish. They just dropped a new flip phone. I don't know, there's probably a bunch of young investors that are thinking like, oh my god, Apple dropped a new phone, that means they're gonna sell more phones, that means bullish. Obviously not, anybody over the age of like 26 knows it's not really how the world works. There's a lot of stuff that comes into play, and if my video game indicators say down, then we're going fucking down, motherfuckers. So let's look at SoFi. That's nuking. Which is surprising, because most of the tech space is like in this ascending triangle. Is S&P and well, that's ominous for sure. That's scary. So this can end up being scary. It's a 20% drop. Who really cares? This is a buying opportunity. Trump loves this stuff, right? Barron is gonna make another 400 million. So honestly, that'll probably happen. Can't tell you guys everything. SoFi looks good. SoFi is bouncing off this block. It has a cheap price, $29. I like that. $29 is a pretty number. There comes a point in these stock prices where if something has an ugly number, like a really good example is Meta. If it has an ugly high number like this, over 500, under 1,000, it has to literally be like Nvidia, the stock, Tesla, the richest man in the world. The stock has to be running the world in terms of a trending popularity standpoint for it to like catch that bid to get that extra $300 past 1,000, and then if it trends for too long, they just stock split it, and then that problem goes away. But yeah, the more you know. SoFi. I mean, no, there's a lot of people paying a lot of loans. Pretty sure these guys like do a bunch of housing loans. So I want to say bullish. I'm not really a bear here on real estate. Pretty sure the real estate market's been down or like sucking for a little bit, so just based off pure intuition in the Dow. I don't know, bullish. God, if you're like a traditional finance, like, you hate me in the way that I talk about this stuff, but I'm right all the time, so you can suck it. SoFi looks good. What else? I already talked about Ethereum. The VIX. I was looking at the VIX earlier. So, for those who don't know, the VIX is the volatility index for the United States stock market as a whole. So, think about it like this: when it's not necessarily a bearish indicator, it just means price is moving a lot from a percentage-based standpoint, up or down. You typically down because we have a positive natural drift in the stock market, so that's why you see it down here most of the time. But we just got a confirmed cross on here and a failed breakout one here, so this one's probably not a fake out, so looks like I'll be so happy if I just like keep clicking over to this stupid. I like drew this doodle, like unironically, but it's like every day that passes, it's looking like this is more and more likely. So, be careful. Yeah. It's the first day of the trading week. I hope you guys didn't blow up your accounts. Good luck. Please subscribe.